Lord Jesus. Amen. In this second service, we'll be discussing on the subject titled Designed for Success. Designed for Success. Designed for Success. I want to say to you that God who made you designed you to succeed. God is a God of success. I told them in the first service, God is a God of success and is still in the business of succeeding. God is succeeding every day. If you think God failed, that failure is success. I say that failure is success. Because, okay, let's go to the Garden of Eden. God made man and his wife and put them in the Garden of Eden. He instructed them, don't eat out of this. You can eat all other things, but this one don't eat. And God turned his back, went to heaven as it were. And the man that he created and his wife, they decided to do what he said they should not do. So man fell. God also fell. Because he would have made a kind of arrangement that man would not fall at all. Man fell, God fell. God, you look at it as a failure. But to him, if man had not fallen, there wouldn't have been need for Jesus. So Jesus is superior to the first Adam. If you have failed before, don't leave yourself on the floor and say, I failed. There's nothing I can do. There's a plan B. Yes. God's plan B is an improvement on the failure that he had before. Yes. Put your hands together for the Lord. I was telling the missionaries when we were praying in the night, I said, if I send you now to go on an errand for me, oh, please go to so place, buy this and bring for me. Go to this. Oh, I have some visitors coming. I have some visitors coming. I want to entertain them. Bring all. And then my visitors have arrived. They don't know that I sent one of my staff. All they are looking forward to is the enjoyment that I've promised them, true or false. And my staff refused to perform. Who failed? Is it my staff or me? Who failed? Because they don't have access to my staff. They won't come and say, they will not even believe that I sent anyone, because all that I told them was, I'm going to entertain you guys. Just come anyhow. Will I not come and be giving reasons? So what should I do? Oh, I'm sorry, and I'll go around looking for how to make amends. That was the same thing God did. Adam and Eve failed. Abysmal failure. And God said, look, Satan, Lucifer, don't rejoice here too. Because the seed of that same woman that you deceived, that seed will deal with you. That's how Jesus Christ came on board. Has he not dealt with the devil? Yes. Yes. Dealt with him. Dealt with him. Rejoice, because at the end of this message, you will improve on your failure. Amen. It was John Maxwell that said about failing forward. He said, inside every failure, there's success. You fail forward. Don't ever say, I will remain here. I'll remain here. It's not good to divorce, but there are some divorces that are approved. I know somebody will say, Pastor, what are you talking about? Any divorce that is any marriage that is affecting your life, quit. You are not meant to die in any man's house. Life is preferable to marriage. I will not subscribe to somebody, any man bashing the wife. I will not. There's no marriage in heaven. Is there any marriage in heaven? No. So why will you kill yourself and not fulfilling God's purpose for your life? I'm saying this. If you are a member of this commission and you have the perennial habit of bashing your wife, I will subscribe to that divorce. Because life is better. No! It's not acceptable. I'm angry because I've heard and I've read about promising women being slaughtered on the basis of marriage. You are a beast to be beating your wife. That's not success. You're a beast. You're a beast. If you want to prove how strong you are, go and look for a killing bee. But it's just like Nigerian police. They are only very active when nobody is carrying gun. Innocent people. People that don't have the strength. Go and meet armed robbers now, or meet Fulani herdsmen, unless then we know that you are trained to shoot. But when you say kaka 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 kaka, they will dodge. Some remove their uniform. Many just remove the thing and just start running. Say, are you policeman? I'm not a policeman. A father gave you a wife, precious wife, and they said, watch over this. You didn't even pay money because I gave one of my sisters out for marriage. I didn't eat shish. Take care of my sister. That's all that I want. You didn't pay anything. I didn't take care. And then you turn around and say, this person offended me, this person offended me, and you start boxing and killing. No way. All the ladies, are you hearing what I'm saying? I'm not speaking heresy, I'm not saying any of my people that taught you, please report that person to me. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Pastor must hear this. I said, Pastor must hear. When I look at you eyeball to eyeball in my office, I will mantle you. I will pour anointing oil on you. I will tell you to sit on my chair. Praise the Lord. Beat my wife. Do you think if I have been beating my wife for 30-something years, she will still be fresh like this? No. So when I'm talking about this marriage thing, I just talked about design for what? And then all of a sudden the Spirit moved me into this now. Don't you think God is speaking to you specifically? A woman basher, a wife basher? Don't you? Don't bash that person. For the woman to be the husband is a serious matter. Now it's a different case. We'll talk about that one later. What I received is a man beating the wife. Maybe next time God will show me. Praise the Lord. God bless you in the name of Jesus. You are designed for what? Romans chapter 8 and verse 29. Romans chapter 8 verse 29. My Bible says, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. God designed his Son to succeed. Jesus Christ is the epitome of success. Because he finished, he said, it is finished. How many of you heard that statement? When Jesus said, it is finished. It's not saying that his own life has finished. He's saying that the assignment given to me, I have accomplished. I have finished the work. Apostle Paul said, I have run the race. I have finished the work given to me. What lies ahead of me now is a crown of glory. I have finished it. And we are made to conform to the image of his Son. That means you and I, we are designed to accomplish things. We are not designed to start a project and just stop. There's no abandoned project with children of God. Except he has not asked you to do in the first instance. But if he has asked you to do, he has asked you to do something, he has equipped you already with the wherewithal to accomplish the assignment that he has given to you. Beloved, you succeed at assignments, or you succeed at something. There is what you are succeeding at. If you're not succeeding, ask yourself the assignment. Do I have an assignment? Do I have a duty? 2 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 18. 2 Corinthians 3:18. But we all, with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image from glory to glory, as by the Spirit of the Lord. In the first service, I emphasized the place of the word, meditating on the word day and night, meditating on the word, receiving rhema, receiving instruction to do those things that will command outstanding success. When we look at the life of Jesus Christ, there are 1,001 things that we can learn. 1,001 principles that we can learn from him. Jesus Christ is a perfect example of the one who has succeeded. He succeeded in virtually all areas of his life. Physically, he was a success. Mentally, he was a success. Spiritually, he was a success. Socially, he was a success. He was a success. Luke chapter 2 and verse 52 tells us that Jesus Christ succeeded in 4 major areas. Are we there? And Jesus increased in wisdom, that's mentally, and stature, that's physically, in favor with God, that's spiritually, and man. Total success, complete success, no one missing. But what do we see? There are people who are succeeding spiritually, they are not succeeding mentally. But that's not the example of our Lord Jesus Christ. The way you are looking at me, I know you are spiritually sound. You love the things of God. You love prayers. You love fasting. You love doing evangelism. But mentally you are shallow. Why? Because you have not read books. Since this year started till now, how many books have you finished? I don't want to disgrace some of us here, because I would have asked, if you have finished one book since this year started, stand up. And I can tell you, many people will sit down. So mentally they are not succeeding at all. Even though God has designed them to succeed mentally in the life, after Jesus Christ, or in the footsteps of Jesus Christ, they are not doing anything about it at all. Success is a responsibility. Success is accepting personal responsibility for accomplishing or attaining a particular height. Some are successful mentally, they are not successful socially. They don't know how to relate with people. Some people are not succeeding because they don't know how to relate with people. Just like we're talking about husband and wife fighting, or one bashing the other and all that. Do you think if they have people skills, they know how to relate with one another, would there be any reason to fight? No. You know, it touched me that even pastors that are supposed to be perfect examples of our Lord Jesus Christ, they are at the forefront of fighting. Why? Because socially they are bankrupt. They are sound spiritually. Sound spiritually. They can quote scriptures. This one that you want to read, you just want to quote something, you say, let me find where it is. The guy will read it out from his head. But it's the same one that is bashing and talking and abusing. Does it match at all? God expects you to succeed in every area of your life. Not just one area. You know how to make money, but you don't know how to address someone. You are very proud. You are not successful spiritually. Because pride is a cancer.